Bonjour, bonsoir. C'est Planète Glee, c'est le 23. Oh, je suis en... Pas de pitié pour le navire. Et je veux dire que c'est un Nazi sur le stage.
I was smiling my life. In the back of my heart there is nothing there. I remain myself. My soul will be lost.
Bonjour, bonsoir. C'est Planète Glee. Improv. Nous avons un guest. Cet programme, c'est improv. Alors, je suis heureuse d'être ici avec nous. C'est le sommet en USA de Thanksgiving et nous avons préparé un programme le 11 de novembre. Alors, nous commençons. Merci. And we have a guest. We are pre-taping. And today's November the 11th. And it's Planète Glee. I Count Federico Fardal was so sweet to have sent me a video that I made myself, which is the first one that we saw. Who is my author? Where is my author? I actually made that video myself, and he shared it with me, and I was like, oh, I forgot about that one. And so I thought, well, we're kind of doing this show on a Saturday afternoon, and here we are. And a gentleman stopped by and asked a question of us as we were setting up, and his name is Jeff Brooks. You see it there, and here he is. Hi Jeff, thank you for coming on the show.
Je ne parle pas français, mais je t'aime, Bernie Sanders.
C'est merveilleux. Yes, I asked you if you were a Bernie fan.
Yes, I was. I voted for him, yes, and I studied him. I'm a news junkie, and in particular, he was talking about health care. And he was talking about...
No?
Still is, yes. In fact, he's introduced Senate bills for universal health care, yes.
Where is he?
Where is Bernie?
Yeah.
He's in Vermont or Washington, D.C., probably.
Did you... okay, here's where we go. We're going to start rolling. This is Planète Glee, okay?
Okay.
It's been on for 10 years.
Got it.
It's always been kind of weird, okay?
Okay.
It's improv.
All right.
It's a live show.
All right.
And we're talking Bernie.
Yes.
Did you, and I don't like to really plug the major networks, but did you happen to see his appearance on a major network?
Ever? Yeah, sure.
You have.
Oh,
okay.
You mean because Trump got this much and he got this much?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yes,
did.
in 2016, yes.
But I think it was like 3 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, he was on late night. And
I saw him on Colbert.
yeah,
Yes.
I videotaped it.
Colbert was trying to get him to provoke him to answer Hillary Clinton's accusations in her book.
Right.
Her book, What Happened, which I'm not plugging.
No, that is one thing we don't want to do. Right? I mean, that's that. So you pretty much have condensed it for our audience that it really wasn't about Bernie.
What? The interview.
Yeah.
Oh, well, no, he said, my recollection, Bernie said on Colbert, he said, I welcome, I don't want to squabble about trivia. I welcome to work with Hillary. I welcome to work with Trump. We have goals. We have work to do. I'm a big tent guy. I'm paraphrasing, let's work together. And he hammered his programs, his same, his boilerplate programs.
Right. Because he really can't say off the top of his head, I'm not like them, and I'm like the mass of the population.
He's not a Democrat.
Right.
So he's playing a Democrat. So that's...
I agree with that. In a very difficult world to be in, I would imagine.
Yes, yes. He doesn't have time to comb his hair.
Aw, no, see? That's not it. That's the thing. I mean...
well, that's part of Bernie. I mean, he's on the road. He's moving. He doesn't have time to, play a lot of games. So the entire 16 or whatever Republican primary, they were all playing games, climate deniers, etc.
They're still playing games. Yeah. It's all about image, and it's really bothering me personally that public access, has democracy now, right? KPFA.
Yes, I'm a fan of democracy now.
Yes, I am too, and KPFA. I was a student at UC Berkeley, right?
Okay.
But I didn't listen to KPFA then. But we listened to Calex.
Okay.
But music station.
Okay.
KPFA is not giving Yemen any time. It's not giving Somalia. It's not giving the wars much time. It's giving Trump way too much time. I'm talking democracy now.
Oh, okay.
I'm disappointed in it. And so...
Juan Gonzalez was in Berkeley at Pegasus.
You saw him?
So when Amy comes, it's $12 or $15, and they fill a church of 2,000 seats. And, Juan was free. They had like 40 or 50 seats. And, they were like barely filled or, slightly.
Are you
overfilled.
serious?
So it was just like, what the heck, what's the difference between, what's the difference between Juan and Amy, So.
Oh, that's interesting. Because you
yeah,
live in Berkeley, right?
She's the draw, yeah.
You live in Berkeley?
Yeah, I live right by the school.
Oh, cool. So, this is interesting. This is really interesting for me because I feel like Juan is got a lot more going on in there than he can talk about.
Well, he did say a lot of things I've never heard in person.
Cool.
And I connected with him. He was giving minutes after minutes, just staring at. I approached him and I said, "Do you know there's 250,000 U.S. dead due to malpractice every year? Is that on your radar?" Mm-hmm. And so that's kind of my game space is mental health providers malpractice. And that's part of that huge number of dead, and so with health care, there's a lot of money being paid out for depression and anxiety, and the providers are not doing evidence-based. They're not doing science. Whereas there's a FDA approved at Mood Gym on the web. If you Google the 7 letters Mood Gym, gym as in gymnasium. That's spelled Mike, Oscar, Oscar, Delta, Golf, Yankee, Mike. There's a free cognitive behavior therapy treatment that's put up there by Australia healthcare system, by the British healthcare system, New Zealand FDA. So all these FDAs have approved it, and so that's when I was looking.
It's on YouTube. Excuse me.
It's a actual. It's an actual like a
It's
game.
on the web.
It's like a game, yeah. So
Okay.
you get on. It says. You have to take a scientific test for depression. They give you you're this depressed, you're this anxious, and then 6 hours later, you're cured.
I want to know.
In therapists, it's 6 years later.
Well, I mean,
Statistically.
yeah.
Yeah.
And then there are people out there who are, taking a lot of money.
Oh, pharmaceuticals. Bernie's big on cutting the drug costs.
I'm very disgusted by the fact that tiny bits of Norco are denied to people with real pain issues. And, and this whole
a lot of the killing of the opioid overdoses is the fentanyl. So the dealer innocently says, "Oh, I'm going to try this new kind of opium," and the user takes his normal dose, but it's 10 times it's the same old size, but it's 10 times more powerful, and they die.
I read somewhere that in New York, the death toll is much higher than California, because of that, because of the mixing
West Virginia
in.
and Ohio are hit real hard.
And
68,000 died last year.
And it's it's kind of like healthcare is tantamount to our life, and it just seems like our lives are so meaningless. And I don't, here on public access, that's one of the things that hopefully on Planet Glee, I've tried to make it seem like I give it, no swearing on the air. So in the band Faith No More's, they're gonna, if they ever see the show, I care a lot, and and
there's things you can do, and be there's trick ways to grab power and from the oppressor.
I would love to have you come on the show again.
Okay.
Under different circumstances. You're here today at the Bay Area Video Coalition, which provides us with this beautiful studio and the forum.
One point.
Yeah.
If you go to nolo.com and search
for
the phrase, if you search for the phrase class action and the phrase small claims, you'll find that over 100 San Francisco residents sued the government, and they all won. And the question is, how hard was it? Well, the first guy figured it out, and the second guy said, "Me too." The third guy said, "Me too," all the way to 100. So 99 of the 100 people just walked in and said, "Me too," and the judge said, because they all win because of precedence. So they rubber stamped it, and
I'm going to go to nolo.com.
Oh, you are?
Yes.
Yes.
So continue.
Yes. So if you go to that webpage, you'll also see that similar. Small claims is no lawyers allowed. So if you sue Chevron, they can't send their lawyer. It's free to everybody on Medi-Cal, and fee waivers for many more. About half of California sue for free, and you get a free mediation, and mediation works 80% of the time. It's like the best kept secret.
Okay, here we go. some free legal advice here on Planet Glee for your Thanksgiving and pleasure. We care, and I care, and Jeff
Brooks.
cares.
Yes.
Jeff Brooks cares, and he is, I know Nolo. Yeah,
You do?
I do.
Oh, good.
Uh-huh.
Which book do you use?
I'm not gonna, let's continue with, we only have like 1 minute.
Yes. Do you want me to show you the page?
No, no. Okay, Nolo, and then,
Search.
okay, go to the search.
And
We're
then,
doing it here online. I mean, on the TV.
oh, okay.
And you said,
Double quote, class action, end quote.
okay. Okay, and
And that'll probably get it to you.
okay,
Um,
hit search.
I don't know if I can move.
No, stay there. I'll find it. Okay, it's provided us with lawyers and articles.
So look for a book called Small Claims.
Okay,
scroll down.
and I'm gonna,
One of those books is, I think it's going to be Small
yes,
Claims.
because one thing that Nolo does is it's a press. Allegiance law articles.
Okay, back to the search screen. You have to type small claims in
Okay.
in the search box. Small claim. You already have class action in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm going to just put small claims class action. Okay, Everybody's Guide to Small Claims Court. Is
I
that,
think it's chapter 17 or 7.
this is the book though?
Everybody's small claim. Yeah, that's it.
Okay, so this is the book we're talking about. Can we make it bigger?
Is that in California? Because there's two books, one small claims and one small claims in California. So ignore the generic national one. Find the California version.
Yeah, this includes rules for all 50 states, but it looks like it also includes California.
No, it would definitely say California large, and so you have to go back to the search page, I think, too.
Okay. Oh,
Just back arrow.
right. Yes, you're right. Everybody's Guide to Small Claims Court in California. Okay, and everything you need to know. Wow, we went from where's my author to where's my lawyer? where's my way in the legal system? Well,
It's easier than you think, and there's magic in what happens in mediation. It works 80%. So two people are at war at each other's throats. They're forced together because of this thing called courts, which is part of democracy.
right.
And so any argument you've ever had in your life can be forced to sit down together in mediation, and 80% of those sit-downs end in a signature in an agreement that gets overseen, but is a serious court agreement. Best kept secret. And you found out about it on Planet Glee.
well, Planet Glee was trending on Tumblr last week.
Oh my God.
I didn't tell you that part.
I didn't know you were an SEO expert.
Oh, you mean,
Search
you
engine
mean-
optimization?
you mean I'm a poser? Yeah, I'm a poser. Hi. But, yeah, Planet Glee, 10th year, 10th anniversary. Thank you so much, Jeff Brooks. And there's no one standing at the door, is there?
No.
To tell us that we have to leave yet? So we're still on. We probably have another 4 or 5 minutes if you want. And so we covered small claims. We covered Bernie. We covered
Bernie on Colbert.
Bernie on Colbert, and then
See the government. Mediation.
or
Mood Jim.
mood, yeah. And look, you want to go to that one?
Yeah, it's pretty much a log-on page. So one of the points is that you can go there and log on as Donald Duck, and there's no stigma. In other words, you never have to admit to yourself you're depressed or anxious. You can
Who
be
cares?
the proverbial
Every, you know,
Joe Macho and not admit you have any emotions, and you can still experience the treatment for free, and you know.
so you just go to your browser and type in mood, M-O-O-D.
Yeah, Google the 7 letters.
Oh, okay. Mood, and then what was the next one?
GYM.
Mood Gym.
Yeah.
Oh,
It looks like you have 2 words.
I do. Should I only have one?
There is no spaces on the internet addresses.
I see.
I guess
Online
usually the top-
self-help.
Usually the top one, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
Let's look
And
at
you're
this too while
projecting?
we have time.
Are you projecting that?
I'm going to do it right now.
Incredible. I love you. We got
Well,
so
this is
far.
Planet Glee. You know, that's what it's all about. Planet Glee is an extension of a show that was on cable access for 23 years called the Bro Judd on Levitt Energy Show. So Planet Glee has always been about love, energy, not about money, greed, power,
Free love.
fear. Well, I'm a punk rocker, and I believe that it's not it's not a me and them, even though when we were talking about Democracy Now, we were doing a me and them in my mind. And so it's time to say goodbye. Someone just opened the door. Who's doing the next show? I didn't see her standing there. So
Also check out feelinggood.com. That's
ok. So alors, et merci pour tous et le paix pour tous. Thank you for watching Planet Glee. And there's our guest again. Thank you, Jeff, for coming on.
Thank you.
And we